Hello everybody and welcome. Today I'm going to be playing Deus Ex Invisible War. This is going to be the first part of the whole game, because I will be playing the whole game. I just thought it was a bit of a fun thing to do, go back on this game. I played this game about two times. I completed it I think I completed it about once. I completed it once, and I've played the game a lot. Yeah, I thought I'd go back and do a playthrough of it and see how we get on. Let's go ahead and start a new game. Let's just watch the cutscene.
The infusion lab?
Evacuated.
Trainees?
Gave the order myself.
What did you tell them?
I told them to run.
That's all we need to hear until we reach Seattle.
Agreed.
Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has a nanite detonator.
Scanning. Survey region clear.
The security bots have acquired the target. We're too late!
Helipad, let's go. Move! City to get at us?
Our enemies aren't that desperate.
Perhaps we made a new enemy.
What if they already know about the Seattle facility?
We have other options.
We aren't equipped to fight a war.
We're going to change the terms of engagement. It's our war, not theirs. We don't need cities or armies. We have the cells of human bodies. An invisible weapon for an invisible war.
Okay, that was a pretty cool intro. So basically there was an epic terrorist attack. And they were going after I forgot the name now, but we'll get into the story as we play the game. So this is like a little it's a little like it changes your HUD. Oh, I think it's called HUD. Basically interface and everything. I'm not too bothered about this. I think I'll just stick with blue. Yeah, I'll go with that blue, that's pretty cool. And I'll go with normal difficulty just for the playthrough, and change it to a male, and we're done. Now I may go like blank in between the loading screens. It's because I think this is quite an old game, and I'm recording this on a fairly modern PC, so obviously I'm not just at my CPU has 4 cores, so it could be to do with that, but as you can see we're loading good now, so hopefully it should be good to play the game. Okay, so here we are, Tarsus Apartments. Now the first thing I'm going to do is adjust my mouse sensitivity because it's extremely sensitive, so if we go to controls, I'm going to reach down to about 15. That should be better. Yeah, it's a lot better. So yeah, this is our little apartment in Tarsus. There's supposed to be a little seagull out there somewhere. Little pigeon. Right mouse, pick up binoculars. You have just acquired an image object. Press V to go to the inventory screen. Use the inventory screen to read descriptions of items, equip, drop, or move them into different inventory slots. Left click an item, select it. Okay. Double click on left mouse on an item to quick use it. Quick access to an item, move it to the tool belt on the left side of your on-screen interface. To move an item, left click on it to select it, then right click the slot wherever you want it placed. During the game you can quickly toggle tool belt items with hotkeys 1 to 6. Awesome. That comes in handy. And a little trophy there, random little trophy. So yeah, little basketball. This basically just shows off the physics of the game. You know, because when I first played this as a kid, all I did was just pick up stuff and throw it everywhere, and you know, this is fairly brand new back in 2004. Map of Seattle Tarsus Complex. Alex, I thought this map might help you acclimate more quickly to the new facility, Dr. Nassif. Dr. Nassif, that's her name. Your data vault has been initialized. The data vault is used to store the goals, notes, and images that you acquire over the course of the game. To access it, press N. Use the arrow keys to move between the sections and pages of a data vault. Okay. So we got V, which is our inventory, N, which is our data vault. And that's our little map there. So we are there. Let's go and oh, hello.
I see that you're awake.
Just trying to sleep off the chopper ride. What happened? The guards practically dragged me to the roof.
Let me introduce myself. Layla Nassif, director of the Tarsus Academy here in Seattle.
I've been moved to Seattle? What about Billy? Is she here too?
Alex, I'm afraid something happened in Chicago. A terrorist attack. We evacuated you and Billy just in time.
No one told me anything about an attack. How bad is it? I have friends in Chicago.
You don't want all the details in one dose, trust me. Why don't you come downstairs to meet the other trainees? Refer to the map you found of the facility. Billy Adams you know from Chicago. Check in with her in apartment 454 on your way down.
What was that noise?
Nothing to be concerned about. You have your assignment, Alex.
Okay, so we're gonna go and talk to our friend Billy Adams. And here you get some more cool features of the game, like you can flush a toilet, and you can use the shower. And I think you could do all this in the original game, like the first Deus Ex. I'm not sure. I haven't actually completed the first Deus Ex, so it'll be a good game to go through one day. Although I have played it before. Good game. A lot harder though than this one, I find. Right, anyway,
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed unit.
Oh.
Please remain in the main complex.
That's not good. He runs off.
Very funny.
Right, let's move out of the way. You should drop some ammo. As I said, I've already played this game a couple of times, so I pretty much know what to expect. Why can't I grab that for?
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until
Let's
the
crouch
top of the
together,
hour.
man. Anyway, let's go and talk to this dude, this janitor.
God,
What happened?
Mike and I, we've worked here for years. Usually nothing makes it past the turrets.
Do you know what's going on? Dr. Nassif acted like nothing's wrong.
I'm sure SSC will be sending help any minute now.
Until our security assessment changes,
okay.
Tarsus will be operating as a closed
Right, so this is
unit.
Billy Adams' room. Let's go and talk to her.
Yeah, who's there?
It's me, Alex.
Finally, it's about time you woke up. Come on in. We've got to talk about what's been going on around here.
I'm going to try not to talk over the cutscenes and the dialogue, so we can just get into the game story.
Attention trainees.
Any idea what's going on around here? Just Dr. Nassif is telling me to ignore what sounded like an explosion, and I just saw a man killed in the hallway.
I tried to get answers out of Dr. Nassif, but all she'd give me is the elevator code. It's 28901 if you need it. I don't know what's going on, but it's clear we're not safe. We don't know anyone here, so we'd better watch each other's back.
Thanks. I guess I should meet our
Until our
hostess
security
here already.
assessment changes,
Not much
Tarsus
else
will
I
be
can
operating
do,
as a
and
closed
maybe I can
unit.
get some better answers in
Please remain
person.
in the main
You
complex.
coming?
No, not yet. I've got things to do.
Okay, so I think she's actually the person who was in the cutscene at the beginning of the game. The one who jumps on the helicopter. I think she's like all biomodded up and stuff. We'll get into that later on in the game.
I'm sure you've already made a good first impression on Dr. Nassif.
Yeah, she wasn't exactly thrilled to catch me rifling through her office.
You've always been good at making friends.
There were an awful lot of strange files in Nassif's office. All this stuff about test subjects and observation. I can't imagine what that has to do with Tarsus. You should see if you have more luck poking around.
I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Until our security assessment.
So in this game, basically, you get loads of main missions, and you can also get loads of secondary missions.
Have you met anyone else here besides Nassif?
Yeah, I've met 2 of the other trainees. I wasn't impressed. Just like our first day at Chicago Tarsus years ago. There's never any decent competition.
That bad?
Trust me, you and I must be the best Tarsus has to offer right now.
Attention training.
Yeah, as I was saying, as you get past the beginning of the game, then the story splits up, and it's more of like you're more free to do what you want. Then I've only completed this game once, so I'm not sure of all the endings, but I have heard there are a few endings to this game. Okay, so there is stuff in there, but I can't. I haven't got a multi-tool to pick that yet, and I don't really want to waste it on that anyway. It's just the one grenade. Got a little news public terminal here. Cool little features of the game.
Breaking news. The city of Chicago is under attack. We've only just received the first reports, so little is clear at this point.
It also shows you part of the story as well.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
Nanotech is suspected. An excessively high mortality rate is expected. No known organization has yet taken responsibility for the attack. When you drink a cup of coffee, you drink Pequods, because Pequods is a pioneer of the new economy. Efficient, modern, clean. Pequods is on
Until
the
our
cutting edge
security
of
assessment
nutrition and
changes,
biomedicine.
Tarsus will be
Our
operating as a
coffee will
closed
whiten your
campus.
teeth and
Please
protect
remain in
against
the
ulcers. Pequods, coffee for your kind of world.
Now Pequods, you actually learn more about the coffee rivalries later in the game, but I don't want to spoil it, so let's just continue. That does have some relevancy though, that advertisement, that commercial.
What's going on? I saw one of your troopers killed.
All part of SSC duties. I can't comment except to say the situation will be under control shortly.
What do you mean, no comment? I saw a man die.
Move along. I know you have your orders and I have mine. Now let me do my job.
I've got just as much training as you do, if not more. Why don't you let me help out?
Why don't you keep your mouth shut and just stay out of SSC's way?
Okay. Let's travel to Tarsus Recreation. Yeah, a lot of the features in the game, if you really want to, you can stop and look at them and they go deeper into the story, and they basically make the game a lot more interesting, like kind of, I suppose, gives that more worldly effect to the game. A hunter seeker bot is smaller and more maneuverable than a military bot, but it's could be all that. The compass at the top of your screen shows the direction you are facing. This is useful in finding your way through the world, especially when characters you meet give you directions. Okay.
I know what you must be thinking. Don't worry, this won't be a repeat of Chicago.
The facility's under attack. By who?
No one, just an isolated incident. Listen, we want the trainees to stay in the rec area. You'll be safe down here.
Doctor, we have a code yellow.
Hello, Stan. Are you sure?
One of the guards turned up dead.
I'll be right there. You'd better introduce yourself to the others. Clara's just down the hall and Leo's running laps around the track.
What's going on? I have a right to know if I'm in danger.
You'll be safe in the rec area. Go, Alex. I don't have time to debrief every one of the trainees.
Okay, so something definitely is up then. She's off in a hurry. So I'm guessing I was talking about that soldier that was killed earlier, we saw. This is Layla Nassif. Oh, Clara Sparks, sorry.
Clara Sparks.
Hi, what's going on? It looks like this facility is under attack.
Probably just more demolition. That's Upper Seattle, you know, always growing. We hear it all the time. Hey, you must be overwhelmed. I mean, Chicago, the whole city. Was your family from there?
My foster parents.
Your parents? Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. If I can do anything to make you feel more at home, let me know.
I'll try and squeeze all the dialogue we can out of the characters.
I'm not kidding about an attack. I saw a guard die in an explosion.
Really? I haven't heard any shooting. Are you sure it wasn't an accident?
No, but the man who interrupted Dr. Nassif mentioned a code yellow emergency. Does this sort of thing happen a lot?
Ask Dr. Nassif. I'm just a trainee. They moved me here a couple weeks ago.
After the attack on Chicago, aren't you a little nervous? Why so many transfers?
Actually, Leo and I requested to be sent here because this is where you finish training and get briefed on your first assignment. Isn't it exciting? I wonder what company I'll be working for.
So you've been here 2 weeks. Any advice?
Just do your best, and I'm sure you'll get a good rating. We have drills in the morning, exercise and self-study in the afternoons. Oh, and you'll be getting a suite of biomods. They give you the infusions during the first week.
Sounds as though you like it here.
Oh, sure. In the evening, we're usually free to move about the city. This building is at the edge of Upper Seattle. You'll be amazed at what a nice enclave the WTO has built.
Yeah?
Actually, I feel a little guilty when I think about all the people still living in post-collapse shanties. My family's from Lower Seattle.
Billy and I are from old Chicago. We had sector passes to go to the Tarsus school in the new Chicago enclave. Guess all that's gone now. Billy and I, we always planned to send money home once we got assigned.
Yeah, so...
Take care of yourself, Alex. You've been through a lot.
That's one of the trainees. Our Sparks. Really brings back some memories of the game. I can remember when I first played this game, I was just blown away by it. The whole feel to the game was epic, you know, and this was actually the first Deus Ex game I ever played.
So, they let the Chicago transfers out of their cages. You're looking at Leo Jankowski. You train here now, so I guess you can call me Leo.
Alex, I just talked to Dr. Nassif. Know anything about a Code Yellow emergency? A security guard has been murdered.
Would I be running if there was an emergency? Me? You never heard the name Leo Jankowski in Chicago?
So this is the first part in the game we get to choose our we got choices of what you say. Let's go with that one.
Jankowski, it's great to finally meet you.
Well, don't be intimidated by my ranking. I make a point of treating every team member as an equal.
Thanks.
Tough break about Chicago. I think everyone will understand if you want to take it easy these first few days.
I appreciate that. Listen, I'm serious. You didn't hear the explosions? I saw a guard killed right in front of me on the apartment level.
Probably staged. A test for the new transfers. They rewrote the exercise because of my performance. If there was trouble, they'd notify me immediately.
He was definitely dead. Guard was dead, I'm sure of it.
The guard was dead. I'm sure of it.
Better look again. They did the same thing to me during summer recon. I got a perfect score because I kept my cool.
Sounds like you're in this for the adventure.
Why'd you sign up? Money?
My foster parents enrolled me at a Tarsus middle school. I never thought about it much.
An orphan? You were pretty pampered for an orphan. Why not be a banker or something?
I grew up in old Chicago, not some cozy enclave. My parents made it clear I was going to have to make it on my own. When I got picked for the covert ops program, I figured, what the hell?
What the hell? What kind of assignment do you expect with that attitude?
A risky one, with a big salary.
Let me finish my run.
Facility is under attack. Alex, please get the med kit and the multi-tools from your equipment locker next to the basketball court. Just a precaution. I'm transmitting the soft key ID to your data vault right now. More details when they become available.
Okay, so now we're gonna get our first weapons. From our locker. Also, back there was a little basketball court you could shoot some hoops with as well. When you focus on the door container, two indicators will appear to the left of your target and cursor. These indicators help determine if the object is locked and how much damage the object can take before it is destroyed. The leftmost indicator displays the strength of the object. If no indicator is displayed, the object cannot be destroyed. The rightmost indicator displays the lock strength of the object. Lock strength of the object. Lock strength is represented by 1 to 3 locks. The number of lock icons corresponds to the number of multi-tools necessary to open it. If no lock icon appears, the object is not susceptible to multi-tooling. Okay. Oh, wrong button. We have just acquired a weapon. We get that. I'm not going to read all of it, because it's going forever.
Religious fanatics. Their exact objective is unclear. All trainees will evacuate.
I'm going to use my multi-tool for this one.
Use the elevator in my office.
Some useful stuff in there. Energy cells come in handy later on. Okay, let's get out of here then and shoot some terrorists.
I spotted a seeker coming our way. Look, there's no reason for me to drag a trainee into a firefight. Why don't you try to slip out before I start shooting?
Sounds like a good way to become a target.
Not if you're careful. Just stick to the shadows, crouch and move slowly. You'll come through just fine.
Okay. So now we begin another choice here. Don't be ridiculous, we can handle all the seeker. Okay, I'll get out without being seen. How about you distract the terrorists while they stick by? Any more pointers? I think I'll go with that one.
Okay, I'll get out without being seen.
The sneaky route.
Good luck. I'll hold fire as long as I can.
I always think that Deus Ex games are best played when, you know, to try to take the stealthy approach. Sometimes the best course of action is not to be seen or heard. Moving slowly or staying in shadows will help you avoid enemy detection. To crouch, click C again to stand up. Walking slowly or crouch walking will make it hard. Less likely that your footsteps will be heard. And you get biomods as well, which can help with your stealth. Let's try and sneak. There's a seeker over there. Hopefully he hasn't seen us.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
I will keep this zone secure.
Okay. I'll try and stick up behind this guy and take him out.
Systems have been compromised.
You cannot see orders. Your end is near. God, lucky shot.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Oh well, that didn't really go as planned, but never mind. Did lose too much health then. As I said, I always like to try and take... I'm not the stealthiest of players, but it's good to try.
Billy, what are you doing? We all got the same orders. Get out of the facility through Nassif's office.
Forget that. How do you know they won't just cut us loose, given all this trouble at their facilities? Grab what you can now. Get your biomods installed. Tarsus owes us that much. I got mine, and they're worth the trouble.
How? The facility's being locked down and evacuated.
Go back to your apartment. You'll be able to get to the biomod lab through a breach the Order made in the residential area.
Wait, do you know what's going on?
The Order contacted me in Chicago and told me how to uncover Tarsus's treachery. We're not trainees, we're test subjects. Finding out I've been used like that, I don't feel so bad about disobeying orders.
But where does the Order fit into all this? I thought they were a world church, not private investigators. I need to know more before I start making decisions.
The Order believes in natural balance, and they see Tarsus's operations as a violation of that. It's impossible to live a balanced life if your actions are secretly manipulated by a lab with its own agenda. Now you have a chance to see the real Tarsus. Explore the facility, starting with your apartment.
Okay, so this is where the whole conspiracy storyline comes into play. It's nice elevator music. Always gotta love. I always love a bit of elevator music. Nice and relaxing. Yeah, so it mentions something about the Order Church. Basically, there's like the WTO and the Order Church, like the two opposite sides of the world, of the Deus Ex world, and you get to choose sides eventually in the game. But you know, you'll get there eventually. I'll be for another playthrough.
You can crawl through a vent shaft I found earlier. It connects Clara's and Leo's apartments. Enter the apartment on your immediate left to get to it.
There's a seeker down there. Guess I gotta take him down.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Cover me when I charge him? I mean, I can handle it by myself. It's just that in training you always have backup.
Well, we've got a few more options here. Sure, I got your back. You stay here, I'll take care of it. Do whatever you want, it's not my problem. Or no need for bloodbath, let's sneak past. Now, you know, you could sneak past, but for this one I'm actually going to say, sure, I got your back, because there's a bit more action, you know, wise. It's got to have a little bit of action. This part's pretty boring, but you still got to go this way because there's some items we can pick up.
Sure, I've got your back.
Alright, let's go.
Make a bit of a change. Let's go and kick some seekers' butt.
You got my attention now.
We got him.
Thanks a million. No telling what it was.
So if you go in here, you would end up sneaking through this vent shaft, and it's very important that it's probably, if you've never played the game before, I recommend you go for that option because you get some items here which you could otherwise miss if you haven't played the game before. So these multi-tools are very handy, and you want to pick them up whenever you can, really. I normally go with the sneaky option, but I thought, well, you know, it can get a bit boring doing the sneaky option too much, especially in that part. It's good at the beginning of the game just to enjoy the action a little bit. Oh, did I hear another seeker then? Oh, that's strange. Hope it wasn't looking for me. I got a med kit and a concussion procs. That's always good to have. I don't think there's anything here, is there? Oh, there might be actually. Yeah, there is. Sneaky. I can remember that multi-tool there. Pillow is hiding it from me. Okay, so we've got to go to our apartment. Billy's gonna expose the scientists.
That's one of the subjects. Not just a sound barrier. I can see it.
What do you think you're doing?
So these, we've been spied on. We've been like test subjects.
Maybe we should leave. Not with the security grid malfunctioning. We're fine right here.
Let's hope he has a sense of humor.
Right, so this has now blown a hole open into the side so we can go through here. I thought there was a multi-tool by here, but it couldn't have been. I think on the original game, on the Xbox, sorry, on the Xbox version, there was, pretty sure there's a multi-tool there. Because on the original Xbox, which is what I first played this on, it was pretty sure it was slightly different, but I don't know, I can't really remember now, it's been such a long time. But yeah, I've played this game so many times and I've actually only completed the game once. After a brief training course, SSC guards are ready for deployment anywhere, anytime. Okay, so this is biomod lab.
We are now in control.
Get your super biomods installed.
You've already seen the lab, so I guess it won't hurt anything for you to install a few biomods. You'll be needing them. The canisters will transfer seed populations of nanites into sub-regions of your body. You will need to configure each subpopulation for a specific skill. For instance, the actin drivers in your legs can either increase your speed or quiet your footsteps, not both.
It's a little late for a seminar on my biomod architecture.
The Tarsus program may be unconventional, but trust me, we take care of our trainees.
The people attacking Tarsus, are they the ones responsible for Chicago? What's going on?
The Order is an intolerant cult. They hate multinational corporations and the private security forces that protect them.
Which means me.
Exactly. But I don't think they were involved with Chicago. They're a worldwide organization, not a band of terrorists.
Doesn't look that way to me.
Many organizations would like to see us fail. That's perhaps all I should say for now.
Why should I trust someone who spies on me in my own apartment?
We keep our operation secret for a reason, Alex. Don't expect a full debriefing while you're still in danger of being captured. Now install your biomods and get out of there.
So it seems to me that the Order Church is like purists. They believe in a natural balance. They don't believe in like human interference with nature's creation kind of thing. So anyway, let's go in and install our biomods. These are probably the coolest thing about the game. You've just acquired a biomod canister. Biomods are used to upgrade and customize your character. Press B to go to the biomod screen. Select the biomod slot, left click on it. To display the biomod upgrades available for the selected slot, left click the install button. Next, to install a biomod, left click the desired biomod upgrade, then left click the graphical install button. Okay, will do. Let's grab these. Right, just go into our biomod screen. So here we have, that one has already been upgraded. That's just like, you know, that's your, you know, your default light thing. That doesn't use any, as you can see, I don't think that uses, I don't think it does anyway, it might do, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't use any bioenergy. So we've got eye biomods, cranial biomods, which come in handy later on, skeletal biomods, arm biomods for strength, and leg biomods for like speed and sneaking. So I'm going to go ahead and install a move silent biomod to help with my sneaking. And of course, I don't know actually whether I should go for a strength or, let's see, let's get the most important ones out of the way first. I'm not bother with cloak just yet. I'll have regeneration, and I think I'll go with strength. They're probably the most handiest ones so far.
Well done.
I can slowly upgrade them.
Even though they run on normal energy sites, your systems are far more efficient than the standard piezo-chem architecture. Now get down to the street. The elevator on this level uses the lab's general access code, 3445.
Well, I'm gonna end the game. Well, end this part by here. Yeah, so it's bring back some memories. As I said, I played this game quite a few times, so I pretty much know all about this part. But later on in the game, I might have to think a bit more. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And if you like the video, please leave a like below and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Take care.